You guys better behave yourselves today, because it's been an absolute nightmare to get today's stream sorted out. Obviously, there's the whole Garden Warfare 2 situation with, the game not playing nice anyway, with people being interesting characters, to say the least. But I also have other plans on Wednesday, so I have to come straight from stream. So before coming to stream, I have to eat, take all my tablets, grab a drink, do all of that in about 5-10 minutes, and I don't often finish what I need to do. So I think, if anything, a lot of people ought to be more grateful that I even bother with the streams on a Wednesday. Most people wouldn't. But yeah, so I'm hoping we don't have a super rowdy situation today. So yeah. Let's hope that it's actually going to work. I've tried to boot the game up. So it says it's loading in the background. Whether that actually means it's working or not, I have no idea. If things break, things break. We'll figure something out as an alternative. It's not a problem. We'll get there as we, get there. I have my food with me, because as I said, I haven't had a chance to eat all day. I haven't stopped, so I'll be munching while the game boots. Radio. Let's have a look. Where are we gonna go? Probably straight into multiplayer. Although, we'll look at some of these. Let's see. Pea shooters. We'll try those, see how we get on with those. Worst case scenario, we find a different quest. Anyways, let's delve into it. Just remembered a game I watched people play back in 2016 called Kitty Power Matchmaker. That's insane. Is it gonna let me in? Ah, there we go. Let's see how Europe's faring today. Honestly, a good game. Fair enough. I mean, I'm trying to think of like the stuff I played as a kid. I remember Purple Place. If anyone remembers Purple Place, my god, was that throwback. That's like Windows XP though, so that is old. Yeah, Purple Place was like a really old thing. It was originally on like an old Windows laptop we had. It wasn't even Windows 7, that's how old it was. It was one of those laptops that still had the grey borders for the Windows apps. That gives you a bit of an idea of the age. But yeah, I got some little chicken things to munch while I'm here. I'll make it work. I really said, food stream. To be fair, I did delay twice today because I was struggling, so. I didn't want to delay any farther to eat, so I'll just figure it out and try and eat what I can. Which is probably not good, but you know, I'll make it work. We'll be fine. Do 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 do. Oh my days. Let's see what kind of shots I can get from here. Hey! Nice. But yeah, it's sort of... I had an old iPad 2, I remember that one. My iPad 2 was like the peak of like 2010s gaming. It was one of those ones where there's... Does anyone remember those fat Apple chargers? The ones that were like ginormous. Like iPhone chargers these days are tiny. Back in the day, they were like massive. But yeah. Oh well. We're not dying too frequently at least, so I'll take it as a win. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. I'm alive again. Oh no. Hello, welcome in, Timmy. Yeah, I need to, you know what I need to do? Someone remind me later, I'm gonna send my little YouTube video I put out the other day, I'm gonna put that on, TikTok as well, because it's like short enough length that I can get away with it. But yeah, Garden Warfare 2, what a peaceful stream. It's a fun, very light-hearted game. I know a lot of people aren't fond of it because they get frustrated or whatever, but I think it's just nice and casual. But yeah, I'm gonna munch my way through my dinner while I simultaneously fight all these zombies off. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the time where I auto-spawn to shove a chicken nugget in my mouth. There we go. We win. And that scientist's name is bloody brilliant. I love it. That's golden. Alright, cool. This is 30 seconds of chicken nugget time. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, I seen you in game. I saw you jumping at me. I've just been sort of goofing around. I'm currently using the next round countdown as an excuse to shove some chicken nuggets in my mouth. I didn't get a chance to eat. I should probably just keep that on my lap, like. Oh, hi, Wolfie. Hi, twin. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I've had a good day. My Wednesdays are very much chaotic and crazy in the sense that I have two very conflicting plans, and I have to make Wednesday streams a little later than usual because usually I'm busy sort of dealing with that, because obviously I play a game with a couple of friends that doesn't end until 6 o'clock. Now my streams are supposed to start at 6 o'clock. Well, it doesn't usually actually end until about 6:30, but my streams are supposed to start at 6:30. So what I have to do is I have to leave a little bit earlier. I have to eat, take my medicine, and set up stream in about 5 minutes. Doesn't work out very well for me. As you'll notice, I did delay today. But even then, it also often conflicts with my nan bringing groceries in. So I have 4 different things to do in the span of about 5 minutes. So usually I don't get half of it done. So for example, today I didn't eat. I'm trying to do that as I play. Obviously that isn't a great sort of plan, it doesn't really work too much. Have I run into any hackers in game? I have, yeah. Sometimes they'll find out you're streaming and they'll use that as a sort of method to sort of harass you. It's attention seeking. I don't give them the time of day. They don't deserve to even experience my frustration. We just make the best of it around here. We'll just have a good laugh and a joke about it. Or we'll just, you know, plan something different. I've started making backup plans since, because last stream was pretty much ruined by it. But, you know, how do you call it? Yeah, so we sort of just make the best of it. I always have a backup game, but I mean, if they come in and they just kind of ruin it, we'll just laugh at it and, you know, it's whatever, because, like, at the end of the day, you know it's a little kid behind a screen that's, like, got their mum's credit card and got some hacks for Garden Warfare. And it's just very pathetic, so... We do get a good giggle out of it, though. But yeah. Today we have a couple options of other games we can play if people come and try and ruin it. I was like, sorry. I don't know what happened there. My throat just decided, you know what, no. I was looking at, the Minecraft server. I don't know how, obviously because Java has no chat filter, we'd probably end up doing, if we ended up sort of forced off Garden Warfare 2 with the Minecraft server, we'd have to disable the chat. Other options are, we could do Fortnite, we can do, you know, I asked in the Discord, a lot of people gave me a lot of random games that I've either never heard of, or they're just not something that I enjoy, so it's stuff like Pressure, which, I mean, I don't have the Game Pass for people to join, and I know people will pester me about joining. That is a given. So I've also already beat the game, so I don't see the point in playing it again, you know? It's not one of those games that has replayability. Yeah. I've been on one of your streams in a while. It's okay. It's been quiet around here recently, but I don't mind it. I enjoy my silence, if anything, because I get to... It's much easier to interact with, like, chat and stuff when there's not, like, 7 billion people. That's another one of my struggles with sort of Friday streams, is I find that they feel very... I don't know, they're almost draining in the sense that there is sort of not much conversation to be had because it's just flooded. So kitchen sink, I don't know what you want me to say to that. But yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. You sort of form friendships and then those friendships are enough for you to sell out for money. Like, it just sort of very much reads as shallow. You know, I thought you were cool, man. But, you know, saying something like borderline illegal for money is not fucking cool. So, yeah, I'm not undoing your mute. You can sit that out and you can think about what you've said, because I'm not here to play that game. You can actually read the messages and have a proper talk. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I've never had a flooding chat anyway. But with my Forsaken streams, it's a lot of people that are very much younger. A lot of iPad kids that don't know how to behave, and a lot of, sort of... I don't even know how to explain it, but I've had, like... In my other streams, I have a bit more of a sort of teenage audience, which is about right, because I'm 20. I started YouTube when I was 17. I sort of have that, like, 15 to 25 age range of an audience, which is about right. It's what I should really have. That's what I sort of aim for, really. Whereas Forsaken seems to skew my audience to, like, 10-year-olds, and that's not what I want, because, I mean, obviously my channel's not intended for that age range anyway. Being someone that sort of swears a lot and, you know, will drop the occasional innuendo joke. But it's also I just can't have actual sort of conversations because a lot of people will just spam my chat with, can I join, can I join, can I join, can I join? Or they'll spam, can you play this Roblox game, can you play that Roblox game, can you play my Roblox game? Stuff like that. And it just sort of really hinders the experience, but... yeah. It's been fun, I mean, other than that, like, I don't mind doing Forsaken, but the gameplay being boring and then the chat not having much flavor is really a double whammy on me. But hey, it's okay. I put out a very interesting video the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually. If you've seen the new video, I'm very surprised I haven't had any sort of trouble yet. I was expecting a lot more sort of comments of people saying various bits and pieces being... I was expecting a lot of people to sort of jump to, how do you call it? I was expecting a lot of people to jump to, oh my god, you're defending this, you're defending that, you're defending this, you're defending that. I never defend anything in that video. All I say is do your research and don't believe screenshots. That's the gist of it. I talk about how you can't determine the validity of screenshots, and a lot of people will use that to sort of falsify. If you've ever seen, specifically, I've witnessed it happen a lot with, you know those Google documents people send around? A lot of the time I've seen people do that. So for context on this, as to how I sort of know these people fake a lot of things, I used to work at a Roblox group back in the 2020 to 2023, and I was the lead of their moderation team. It was about a 300k group at the time, and I was the leader of their moderation team. So a lot of the time I would see these falsified documents, and stuff like that, to the point where we actually had to put regulations in for defamation. Because it was very clear that people were, like, spreading misinfo all the time. Because they would try and, like, spread shit about me. Or they'd try and spread it about, like, members of my team because they got banned for exploiting or something. And it's like, oh, okay. A big one that happened there a lot was because, so WSing, as you probably know it, in that game it was bannable. So it was bannable under, sort of, like, sexual suggestive behaviors, is what the regulation was called. And it fell under suggestive, so people would get a 72-hour ban, and it, a lot of the time it would also mean that staff members would get demoted because they, like, lost, obviously. Like, they got banned. So a lot of people would spread, like, false documents and stuff. Obviously I didn't talk about this in the video because I don't like the place that it was. But, like, I have a bit of a sort of, like, understanding of how these sort of fake things are spread and such. So it was something I wanted to put out because I know I kept getting these videos. So, like, I'd be, like, watching YouTube late at night with my wife, and we'd be scrolling through the recommended, looking for something to watch. And because it was on my mapbook with my channel, we'd usually get recommendeds about, like, Forsaken drama, and so we'd watch them for a laugh. And it'd be like a screenshot, and it'd be this, like, really blurry screenshot that very clearly looked fake in this very serious drama video, and everyone in the comments is believing it, and we're sat there and we're like, oh. So that's what originally sort of prompted us. I'm not gonna name names. I don't believe in naming names. I think that's really nasty. There isn't a specific instance, but, you know, we'd sort of click through these videos and we'd see screenshots and stuff, and sort of people taking it as sort of guaranteed evidence. And, you know, I wanted to put something out there to, you know, combat that. Can I recall any of your favorite falsified evidence? I can recall one instance where somebody tried to call me, somebody tried to accuse me of, sort of, like, being in an age gap relationship that was, like, sketchy. I was apparently... So basically what they did was they tried to spread that I was, like, 19 dating, like, a 14-year-old. I was 14 at the time, and this was verified with people. I actually ended up getting my driver's license a couple of years later because people were still spreading these allegations in 2024. But as you will all know, I'm ID verified on Roblox. My YouTube channel's ID verified, and I'm sure anybody that's close to me has probably also seen, like, very much strict confirmation that I am currently 20 years old. So when this occurred while I was 14, it was very funny. Obviously it wasn't true. It was very much fake, because I was 14. The person they were accusing me of going after was 14. So it didn't make any sense, in the first place, obviously. It was very funny. It was very funny. I do look back on it and have a laugh occasionally. Because, you know, like... Oh. That's interesting. My internet's having a little bit of a bug out at the moment. Do bear with me. I do apologise for that. That was a momentary sort of OBS thing. It does that sometimes to me. I'm not sure sort of... Yeah, it bugged out for a sec. I'm sorry about that. It does that sometimes. It usually comes back within a second. If it doesn't come back within a second, I usually go and troubleshoot. I'm literally right next to the router. I'm sure my phone will start going off in a moment telling me there was some sort of issue. But, you know. It is what it is. OBS does that. I don't know why it does it. Let's see, what else was really funny? Oh my god, there was an instance, this wasn't exactly a falsified screenshot, but this was a really funny incident where somebody reported someone for exploiting, but in the same screenshot also outed themselves for doing something that was against the rules. And it was really funny because we used their evidence to ban them. You can imagine how sort of amusing that got. Let's see, what else is there? There was just loads of random fake screenshots all the time. People would, like, try and make the most wild things. But it'd also be the most mundane things as well. It'd be like... they'd, like, try and accuse you of, like, you know, being, like... If you said you were a cat person, they'd make a screenshot of you saying, oh, I'm a dog person. It was just really amusing. People will do anything. It's insane. This is why I don't touch Twitter very often. You'll notice if you go to my Twitter account, you'll notice that my last, like, posts... I did one just before making the video, but before that, I think my last post was, like, 2024. Then, like, they go back to 2021, but there's, like, 5 of them. Because I just don't mess with Twitter. Because I know people are just chronic liars on there. Humans are quite literally the smartest yet dumbest creatures. It does bring me a lot of entertainment to look at some of the dumb shit people say. It does. I remember, like... It's crazy, because, like, the falsified stuff would be so stupid. They'd try and make it out like people were exploiting by making screenshots of people saying they were exploiting. But they didn't realize that, like, that's not proof that someone's exploiting. That's literally just someone saying, hey, I'm doing this. I could say, hey guys, I'm, like, on the moon right now. Doesn't mean I'm actually on the moon. I just said it for shits and gigs. But yeah, you know, it was very silly. It was a lot of petty drama. Especially with it being Roblox as well. But a lot of people would also take it way too far. A good sort of thing to always think about is something I said in the video. I said, if somebody is talking about something illegal on Twitter, you know, sort of doing an exposure for something illegal, that harms the case in a legal sort of battle. So, say I was actively taking my neighbours to court for, I don't know, you know, violating my boundaries of, you know, the house. Say they've encroached on my house and I'm taking them to court. And they've been found, you know, for criminal damage. If I were to tweet and sort of talk about that before it had gone through the court system, it would make the case inadmissible, because what it does is it's to do with juries. As far as I'm aware, it's for criminal court because of juries. The way that juries work is they're 12 randomly selected, like, people. As far as I'm pretty sure it's always 12. I don't know if there is any expectations or exceptions for that. But the way the court system works is you go through, so you start in, like, magistrates, which is just 3 random, like, volunteer people. But then you get bumped up through the sort of, court systems. And eventually you'll get put in front of a jury. So that's how court works. There's magistrates and then there's, like, a jury. But what posting on the internet does is it means that your jury is no longer unbiased because they could have read it on the internet. And it harms your case because prosecution can't really fight against the fact that they would argue the jury is biased. And that's why, like, a lot of juries are sort of held in a very guarded room prior to courts. That's how the court system works. Obviously, this is just from my knowledge as someone that sort of studied, I don't know if it's the same in the US, but I studied, forensics and CSI at college, so I have a bit of an understanding of the court system anyway. So, I know for a fact that it's to do with juries and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's to do with juror bias. Because, I mean, obviously if I go on Twitter and I read, like, a post about, say... I don't even know. Say, there's a guy called Bob. And now Bob has done some bad things. I go on Twitter, I read about Bob's bad actions and how Bob treated his victims before he goes to court. I then go into court as a juror, and lo and behold, Bob is there. You know, I automatically have an opinion on Bob, and my opinion is, like, very hard to change because I already know about Bob from the other side. That makes me an unfair juror because, you know, I don't sort of have the ability to make an impartial decision because I have prior knowledge or knowledge beyond what's sort of been given by prosecution. So it harms legal cases. So it's a very good thing to keep in mind when you're browsing through these drama things. Obviously, it doesn't mean that people won't post about these sort of things because sometimes, you know, for example, in like grooming situations, people won't sort of know what to do with those, and they might post about it on Twitter or whatever. But, you know, it's a good thing to keep in mind because it means that, like, sort of 3 out of 4 in a random pool, it's probably not fully reliable. But that's exactly why I say in the video throughout, do your research beyond just what you see. This doesn't mean any certainty either way, but it just gives you a bit of insight as to sort of the way things can be. So, you know, take it as it is, really. But that's sort of my understanding so far, is a lot of people don't know that you can fake screenshots very easily. That's why I showed it. I actually showed it in the video fully. I showed how you can inspect element in about 3 seconds. It even works on the desktop app for Discord, for example. So you can't even trust Discord. Because I fully edited, in the desktop app, I fully edited a Forsaken update log. It was really silly. But yeah, there you go. There's my little sort of insight for you as to my knowledge regarding these kind of things. But I did enjoy making that video. I found it to be, you know, very interesting to talk about. I think I'll maybe consider doing more stuff like that in the future. Another topic I'd like to broach on that sort of mindset, talking about misinformation and things to keep an eye out for, is I'm half-minded to make a video discussing the, if any of you have seen a lot of this sort of crazy misinformation regarding specifically the Discord ID verification update that's coming. There's been a lot of misinformation about that, and I'm sort of half-minded to make a video about that as well. Because you've probably seen at least a couple people on Discord previously talking about, oh my god, they're going to make us all ID verify. It's just like Roblox all over again. But the ID verification with Roblox is completely different. With Discord, they're just making you ID verify for NSFW channels, which I think is completely valid. I think on an app that is 90% teens, I think making people ID verify to access, like, NSFW is, like, an okay decision. I mean, obviously it's not the best way, because I don't... NSFW should be on Discord full stop. But it's a step in the right direction. At the end of the day, you know, it's... At least it's not you know, some sort of silly system. At least they've actually thought about it, unlike what sort of Roblox has done. But yeah, I do apologise if we have connection trouble throughout this. I don't know what is up with my OBS today. It was running fine earlier. I was fully hosting Minecraft and also playing Minecraft, so I don't know what happened. Roblox has just straight removed chat. Honestly, I think removing the chat would have been a better option than doing the whole face verification shit. They should have just straight removed it. If that's what they wanted, they should have just completely got rid. Full stop. Because I think the way that the Roblox is doing it at the moment is absolutely the wrong way to go about it. And it sets a terrible precedent. But that also means that it creates a great opportunity for people to fearmonger around the Discord ID verification system. And you'll also notice that there is a lot of scams going around using this so-called Discord ID verification to try and make you click on links. You'll notice there's a lot of embeds and different bits and pieces that people are working with. They wouldn't do that. I know it's not real because obviously I'm already ID verified on Discord because of the bloody... Why I had to verify was because I set a channel jokingly as NSFW in the Beehive a while back. But I couldn't get rid of that channel unless I ID verified, so I had to do it. So I could get rid of it. Because I only set it up as a joke. It was only a shitpost channel where we just post memes. But I set it up as a joke. And I had to verify myself to get rid of it, so... It was a whole nightmare. Because it was just stupid SpongeBob memes that we were sending. It wasn't actually anything crazy. We just set it there for sort of... because a lot of people have those plugins where you can see channels that you can't access. So we set like a stupid channel name and put the little exclamation mark symbol on it. So people would be like super shocked and we'd just laugh at them for snooping. But it just sort of locked it locked our shitpost channel so we couldn't post our SpongeBob memes and shit anymore. Or like the Minecraft memes and stuff. It was a nightmare, but you know. Really, I just wish more people would read before they just sort of start freaking out about things as well. I know that's something that a lot of people don't do. People don't research what they've been told before they sort of fall into it. Right, let's go. But yeah, you know, I've got a lot of video plans sort of in the works right now. I have more editing to do tomorrow. I don't think I'll do any more editing tonight because obviously it's been a long day. But I do have something to edit. I might sort of put together a group editing session with a couple of friends that also have editing stuff to do. But we'll see. Timmy, if you're in chat, you're welcome to join me for a sort of duo editing sesh sometime. Let's go help Wolfie over here. I'm coming, Wolfie! Let me kill a parrot. Yeah, if you want to do like a duo sort of editing thing sometime, you're more than welcome to come and join me for that. There we go. I got some evil plans. I also got some evil scripting to do. I need someone to hold me accountable to do my bloody scripts. I've got so many ideas, like notes in my notebook, but I've not put any of them on paper. I'm really bad for that, actually. I'm gonna be real. Let me get that mech. I don't think I'm charged enough to break its shield yet. Never mind, its mech's gone. Oh man, but yeah. Sorry, I don't know if my OBS is still having a bit of a stroke out right now. If I do need to reboot, I will do. That's okay. Oh, I'm in a wall. Nope, no, I'm in a bubble. Now I'm dead. Oh, wow. Alright, respawn back in, and off we go. Tried to goatify a Z-Mech. You never know. You never know. It could be the one, like, the one time that it works. Trust. You can goatify anything if you try hard enough. Down. My bones ache today like crazy, man. What do you is put a curse on me to have achy bones? I got these chicken nuggets are running away from me. Hold on. I say chicken nuggets, they're actually chicken poppers, technically. If you do a team swap glitch, you can go to 5 potted plants, but never without mods. Yeah, I don't mess with mods in this game, to be honest, because, I mean, I have enough problem with the cheaters, I don't even want to delve into the modding world. Do 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 do. Alright, off we go. Cool, let's hope someone watches my back while I do this. I need to get good at pea shooters. That's the one sort of class I never play. Because I'm not good at them. But I think Garden Warfare 2 definitely holds a certain sort of place in my heart with the fact that it's just so different to other shooters. It's so much just more enjoyable, really. Because, I mean, I play a lot of shooters, obviously, don't get me wrong, I play stuff like Fortnite all the time. But there's just something about Garden Warfare 2 that just is different in my eyes. I don't know whether it's sort of nostalgia value or it's something completely different instead. But the game just really feels sort of... It is different. It's so much more enjoyable than some other games, I find. Like, don't get me wrong, I've played a lot of shooters in my time, but I just find that it's one of the most enjoyable ones. I missed the goat! No! I missed my goat beam of doom. We're barbecued. Alright, let's go. Back into the business. I don't know if it's the fact that it never seems to get old, or the fact that it's just sort of... I don't know, there's just something about this game that really sort of holds a special place in my heart. Hey! We got it! Garden Warfare was the original, I share it with all my life, but Garden Warfare 2, somehow even more peak, holds the same place in my heart. But why they make Walnut Hills only have the old classes? I don't know. I don't know if it was sort of nostalgia value, or I don't know what they were going for when they did that to Walnut Hills, but my god, I just don't like Walnut Hills at the minute. Maybe it's just because I'm bad. Are we gonna do boss hunts? I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Right now I'm just having my fun. Still in backyard? Well, I mean, you can join if you want. I don't know how full the lobby is, but you're more than welcome to try. I also learned that you don't need to be invited to join. Right, let me get these last few chicken nuggets down my neck, and then I should be just good to sort of completely forget about those. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. I'm not quite sure what this pirate guy's trying to do. Man, oh well. We'll get there eventually. Oh well. I don't think I'm supposed to sort of like dive in like that, so it's fine. Oops, locked in. There we go. I got locked by that thing when I spawned. Okay. That was weird. What the fuck, man? What the hell? That's insane, dude. Oh, that tickled me. Oopsies. Let me out of here. Let's see. Whoa. What? Am I going crazy? Where was that coming from? I've got to look around more. Clearly I'm not looking around enough. Oh man. Do-do-do-do. Wolfie, no! Wait, I'm coming. I'm gonna avenge you, twin. Oh, you're gone. No, rip Wolfie. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Place a sticky bomb on the stairs. Honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna start putting those, like, in sort of places that the plants frequent. Or I'm probably gonna put them, like, there, so, like, when people charge in, they get, like, instantly sort of boom. Boney Island. I don't think I've seen this one before. Huh? What team? The hell? That's weird. That was odd. Why'd I get dragged out of multiplayer? Oh, no, I'm not connecting properly. There we go. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. It just randomly kidnapped me into a random person's lobby. Oh my god, my game. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I don't know if you guys got kicked out as well. You should be able to join back though. I'm pretty sure you can just hop back in. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Oh well, it's okay. I don't mind. Whoa! I'm alive again. Whoa, 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 hello. Oh my god, hello. Stinking plants. Right, okay. That startled me a little bit there, but we're fine. Aw. I thought I was gonna ambush them then. Oh, they were so close as well. Oh goodness, that's so sad. YouTube seems to be bugging out. I think there's a bug on YouTube at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, obviously YouTube had an outage the other day. I don't know if anybody was sort of there when that occurred. But it seems to say that it seems to think I've got like 20 people here. There is not 20 people here, I know for a fact there isn't, because my usual view count is like 5. So I don't know why it's bugged right now. It's really funny though. It says I've got 15, 20 people in the sort of stream. There's not sort of that many people ever here, so... This hacker can drag you to garden ops. If they keep doing it, then it's whatever. We'll just keep joining back to this. They'll have to find a different garden ops teammate because I'm not going to carry them. Maybe they were just really desperate to play garden ops. I've never seen somebody so desperate to play garden ops. Oh, hello. I'm not a garden graveyard ops kind of person. Never really tried it. I like my turf takeover. I know I probably should be branching out, but I just really enjoy my turf takeover. That guy's username's crazy. That engineer seems to be struggling. Let me try and help. Blah 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 blah. Oh, never mind. Oh well. We'll figure it out. You know, there's never enough time in a day, because I would love to sort of do a best bits compilation of each sort of weekly Garden Warfare stream, because I bet there's probably some great moments that you could sort of put into a best bits comp. But I'm also just, I don't have enough time in a day to do it myself. Which sucks, because like, can somebody reinvent days to have more time? Because I'd love to do best bits comps. But like, it's just not viable when I don't have enough time in a day. I barely have enough time in a day to even edit normal videos, to be fair. Oh yeah, I can update Nightbot to have our new link as well, because we got the custom link now, so... I can put that on there as well, that'd be really fun. I like my Team Vanquish, sadly it's as dead as the fly stuck in the fly swatter. That's fair. I'm really good at dying. So Team Vanquish isn't built for me. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. What? I've been kidnapped again. Oh well. Let's go back to my turf. Oopsies, let me try again. There we go! Sorry, I seem to keep getting kidnapped. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind. I'll just keep coming back. Who should we play? Should we play the shrimp? I like the shrimp. I do like the shrimp. Or not. Are we not allowed to play with a shrimp? Bro. Chill your boots. I don't want to play. No. Why are you actually being dragged into the pits of the... I don't know why they want me in the gnome trials. I don't want to fight gnomes. I wanna play cactus. Someone's trying to mess with you. Somebody tried to do it last stream as well. We just ignored it until they got bored. It's whatever. Like... See, you know that a lot of the time it's just sort of... I mean, last time the guy was way worse, though. This person at least seems to have a bit of personality. The other guy was just like... Ha-ha slur. Ha-ha slur. Like, okay. But I don't want to play gnomes right now. If you ask nicely later, maybe we'll consider going to Infinity Time. We usually go to Infinity Time later in the streams, but... Evil Hacker, if you can hear me, please stop taking me to Gnome Land. I don't want to play Gnome Land. I don't even know what Gnome Land is. I'm not even high enough level to have this. That's insane, dude. Oh yeah, they're doing it again. This is what happened last stream. Angered the gnome a little? Nah, it's fine. I was gonna be like, oh, shall I, offer to play around with the gnome things that'll leave me alone, but clearly not. That's whatever, though. I don't even have the gnome thing unlocked. I actually don't even know what that is. But yeah, last time we had a guy who just thought like he was funny by saying slurs, and it's like, okay, you could very clearly tell it was a very sort of like immature teen. It was giggle worthy really, because like it became very blatantly obvious that it was not someone of sort of any maturity. They were just acting like a kid last time. But it's whatever. You know? We'll make it work. Are they just gonna keep dragging me to the gnomes? If I play the gnome game, will you leave me alone? If I play the gnome game, will you leave me alone? Is that a yes? Okay. Okay, I'll play your gnome game. I'll play your gnome game. No? Yes. No. Yeah, make up your mind. Do you want to play gnome or no? How do I not be Citron? Why are you big? Okay. Let's be gnomes then. Just... You know, I'll play your game. We can be gnomes. Or we can kill gnomes, rather. Just don't be a meanie. How do you do it? What? I have never unlocked this before, so I don't know what this is. How do what do I pull this? It doesn't seem to pull. Oh. Oh. Okay, you can be scientist then. Oh. Oh. Okay. Am I a hat now? I think I'm a hat. Okay. Oh, okay. What's happening? I don't know. This person keeps dragging me to the gnome trials. So I thought they wanted to play the gnome game. But they're not activating the gnome game, so I don't know how the gnome game works. The gnome thing is where you unlock Torchwood and Hovergoat through, first you have to fight a bunch of gnomes through waves, and you have to do balance, lava, and whatever. Okay. Right, so how do I do it? Like, how do I activate it then? Am I supposed to do something to sort of start it? I've never done it before, but, I mean, if this is what they want, to sort of let me play, then we can start it, right? That's fine. Like, if they want to do this so that I can go back to my garden turf takeover stuff, then that's, you know, I don't mind. If they're just looking for help, that's fine. It's the malicious ones that scare me. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? I'm confused. I'm lost. Neither do I. By the way, it's me. Wait, this is you? Are you the goat person? Can I go back to my garden turf? No, it's not garden, it's turf takeover. I keep thinking it's called garden takeover. Oh, are we going to infinity time? Oh, is this, what is this? Is this infinity time? Oh, this is not infinity time. Where are we? Hi. Why can't I damage you? I don't like that. I've just made a random friend because they dragged me to a game to play with them. Right, how do I... what are we killing? Oh, we're killing each other! Oh my god. Cats versus dinos. Oh. But I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm a dino. Unless this person's the dino cat. I'm so confused. I'm so lost. This is so weird. I know. Goat tears discover gravity. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on really. I just keep getting sort of like hack dragged into various lobbies, but this person seems to at least not be flinging me into oblivion, so that's nice, I suppose. Originally, I thought they just wanted help on like the gnome trial, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll come and sort of help you. But now I'm here and I don't understand. Wow. I went boom, guys. I was just trying to play Turf Takeover, to be honest. And now I'm here. And I'm a little lost because, like, I just wanted to shoot the zombies and the plants and stuff. But now I'm a dinosaur, apparently. Whoa! Talk about speedy. Boom. Whoa. What if I dash into you? Whoa. Yay! I got some, what are these? Glow sticks. This is so silly. I don't think they need help with the gnome trials as they can do this kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. I'm so wow. Okay. I found you. Okay, I lost you. Ah, this evil goat. This goat will perish. Yay! Do I win? Do I get money? What the hell? I got a Steam achievement. I've never seen this in my life before. I don't think I was meant to do this. I haven't done like any of the story quests or anything, so I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Right, let's try and get back to our turf takeover now. Does it let me out? Can I go out? Return to backyard. There we go. Let's go. Back to turf takeover. Boing. It's okay. I'm sure if this person wants to swing by the proper like turf takeover, they're welcome to come and play normally. I don't mind playing normally with others, you know? Right, let's go. Who do I want to play? Who do I not really have? I don't have a lot of characters, to be fair, but I've not really leveled. I'm not very good with pea shooters. I should get good at this, right? Plasma pea, let's go. An achievement you can't get anymore? I did. Honestly, I'm not familiar with the achievements, so I wouldn't know. That's not good though, I don't think. That might get me in trouble. I don't want that to get me in trouble. Oh, I lost my connection. Right, let's try again. There we go. If they join your lobby, you'll be infested with kaboom. I hope not. I want to play. I want to play the game. Can I customize? What do I have? Anything fun? Ooh, look at that. That's pretty funky, actually. Oh. What? But I want to play, man. Who keeps kicking me out? Let's try again. Boom. Find the best match. There we go. Suburbia time. Shrimp time. Shrimp! Yay! We love the shrimp. Oh, hello. Wanna play? You can join me. I think my joins are on. From what I've been sort of told, at least, like what I've witnessed, obviously, my friends can join through, so you're more than welcome to sort of try and join if you can. I can send my username and stuff. Does anyone realize the picture of two cute bunnies sitting in the corner? Yeah, those are my two moronic dum-dums. They're there because people will try and put like bad words on the screen. And so just in case, I've got that there, just so people don't sort of say anything nasty. Because we don't mess with that. I've been dragged back. Yeah, I keep losing my connection, but that's fine. We'll just keep going back. It's okay. Right, let's try this. Yeah, people try and make their username bad words. Yeah, I'm pretty sort of wise to it, so my VoIP stays off permanently anyway, because it's crazy the way that people behave in the voice chat of this game. It very clearly sort of shows, like... It says more about them than it does about me, but it's like... I'd rather not expose myself to the constant screaming of, like... attention-seeking sort of... Gnomes again? Really? Oh, backyard. Why? Why do you do this to me? I just want to play, man. I mean, if you want someone to play with, you can come and join me. I don't mind. But I want to play. Wolfie, I'm back. I'm sorry. They keep dragging me. I keep getting kidnapped. It's okay. Lockout is here. Where have you been, Logan? I haven't seen you in a while. You've been missing the chaos. Life's been crazy. Do 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 do. Dum 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 dum. Whoopsies. My poor health. Let me see if I can get this little Citron guy back. Oh no. Maybe not. Aww. How can you join? My username through EA. I think you can send a friend request. I don't know how else you join. If you ask, one of my mods is on the Twitch side, Wolfie. I'm sure Wolfie could probably tell you how to do it. You might need to add, but like, you can add me, I don't mind. I don't know if you need to, but Wolfie will probably be able to tell you more. Since, you know, Wolfie's the one that can join me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, just be careful at the moment though, because obviously someone keeps flinging me back to the backyard. Yeah, I mean, you can send me a request if you'd like to, I don't mind. You did? I'll take a look in a sec, see if it'll let me accept it, and then you should just be able to join. Should be Shift and F1, I think, keybind is, right? Yeah, I'll take a look when I, like, next am dead or something. Send a request and wait till, yeah, and then just, yeah, you can sort of, Wolfie will give you sort of instructions on how to do it. Wolfie's smarter than I am. I ain't got the brain cells for it. Yeah, okay, right, let me see if I can look at it for you. Oh, won't let me put it up. Let me see if I tab out and actually open the EA app. And then if I go back in and hit Shift F1. No? Invite friends. Yeah, the invite friends button doesn't work either. My EA app won't open. I'll see what I can do to try and make it work. Worst case scenario, I go and pull up another tab on like my browser or something and try and do it that way. I'm sure we'll get it eventually. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. But I don't mind sort of letting people join. Just as long as we're not getting hacked again, because like, we seem to always experience it. It's not something that, you know... Obviously I don't let it bother me, but... It gets annoying sometimes when I'm trying to play the game and every 5 seconds I'm back in the lobby. I'm trying, I promise. Right, let's go. I'm pretty sure I can do charging on this one. I maybe should try and play with that instead. Nice! Look at that! Did you see that damage there? Wow! Oh, a bit late. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. But no, I don't let these sort of things get to me really, because at the end of the day, I can make fun, you know. I can make a bad situation fun. It's all about just sort of taking things in your stride and being a bit lighthearted really, I think. Yeah, it's not letting me hit Shift F1. If I have to reboot my game, I can do that though. It's not a problem. Obviously though, if I have to sort of reboot, you obviously wait until the end of this round so I can, you know, not sort of lose out on anything. Nice! But yeah, honestly, I don't mind. Just give me a moment, obviously. I'm not too good at this whole sort of streaming thing. As much as I enjoy it and as much as I'm having my fun, I'm really sort of dumb in... Especially with EA, I don't know how to work on the EA stuff. And that definitely doesn't help, does it? I'm on PC. Yes, I'm on PC. I'm through Steam. I play most things on PC. Actually, I play everything on PC. I don't own any other platform. I was gonna say, oh, I play most stuff on PC because I have a MacBook, but that's still a PC. It's just a macOS PC. But yeah, I have a MacBook and a PC, and that's all I have for sort of like console-y stuff. I don't have actual consoles. Last time I had a console was when I was a kid, but I never really got to play on it because, like, it was a family console, but my brother was, like, on it 90% of the time. But, you know, that's why I like to play a lot of games that are sort of older. You'll notice throughout the channel we play a lot of different games of all sorts of ages. If there's something I wanted to play as a kid and I didn't get to play, I definitely will sort of buy it for myself. You know, I deserve to treat myself. I grew up broke, I missed out on a lot of stuff, but, you know, I just have my fun now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not much better, like, financially, but I at least have a little bit of, sort of, rainy day fund. I'm just here for the love of the game. Twin! Oh my god, we got a twin, and they're saving me. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We got a twin though. Look, there's another one of the blue guys, the little blue fellas, little blue fellas. That's so wholesome. We love it. It's so cute. We love. Oh my god, I've got chicken nuggies left. Sorry, I forgot about those. I'm supposed to have eaten these ages ago, and I just completely forgot. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. I'll just shove the last ball down my throat. I'll be fine. I still can't get the Shift F1 menu open, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna give my game a reboot while I'm here real quick. Just because I can't seem to be able to get up the EA menu, and obviously, if I want to let people come and join me, I'm gonna have to be able to open the EA menu, so... Okay, what's my main? Honestly, I don't really necessarily like to stick to anybody in particular. I like to sort of shuffle around, that's my sort of... That's where I get a lot of my enjoyment from, is I like to just switch. There we go. There we go. I think I managed to accept the request. I should be able to invite you in. When I get in the game, obviously. If I can get in the game. If I don't get sent to the abyss again, which is, oh well. It is what it is, you know? We cope. Also, Logan, get out of my Steam DMs. Stop sending me those silly stickers of those bloody fairies. I don't want your silly stickers, man. Anyways, why did I disconnect so much? It's not me disconnecting. I'm being hacked out of the game, basically. It's exploiters and stuff, but it's whatever, you know? I'll just keep rejoining. It's whatever. If they want to keep dragging me places, they can do that all they want, really. Can't do anything to sort of combat it, so I just do what I can. That's bad. It's whatever. It's because I'm streaming. There we go. It's okay. I will eventually learn how to play the pea shooter. Hi, Chomper. Hi, Sunflower. Why are like 75% of your messages not being sent? It could be YouTube having an issue again. I do wonder if that's why we're sort of having issues with the view count and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it on your end. On my end, it seems to say that we've got like 20 viewers, which I know is not true because we never have 20 viewers. So I do suspect that maybe YouTube is having some trouble right now. So just obviously bear with it if you notice the sort of post from YouTube themselves that's like, hey, yeah, we're struggling right now. Then yeah, obviously that explains a lot, doesn't it? But if not, I mean, I can try and troubleshoot, but I don't know if I can maybe do anything, especially if it's a sort of server issue or something. I'll try my best, obviously. I'm not very good at this whole stream thing. As much as I've been doing it for years, I'm still not very good. Especially sort of technology-wise. I try my best, obviously. Like, I know my PC shouldn't have trouble, but there's always gonna be something that breaks. Says 14 on my end. Yeah, mine update's really late, so sometimes it will say like 20, sometimes it will say 14. It's jumping around quite sort of frequently. I don't mind it though. I'm just here to have fun. Honestly, the view count, I know I've talked about the view count being low before and stuff, but I don't mind the view count being low. It's more so the dead chats that is my frustration point with that. Because I like to talk to people, you know? I like to talk to chat. I like to ask questions and, you know, all sorts of different things. So... Huh? What is this? Yeah, because, like, obviously now it's dropped back down to 5, look. So... Lost connection again, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll just keep going. I'll keep erroring and stuff, but we'll just get through as we do. Oh, and we're back in the backyard. Huh? Whoa! That is not supposed to happen. Oh no. Hacker gave you coins. Yeah, I know. The worry with that is I don't want my account to be terminated. Like, I don't want to sort of lose my sort of EA account. That's what I'm worried about. It won't be. I mean, obviously considering the amount of exploiters and stuff, I don't want them to term my account. I mean, I'm not gonna touch the coins. Like, I won't touch the coins, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's documented that it's not sort of me doing it, but I just, it's a worry, obviously, because with the amount of sort of exploiters and sort of claims and stuff that there are, you know, so many of them, I didn't know whether maybe EA would crack on and send a bunch of people to the back rooms. Yeah, I can't seem to get on now. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Right, let's task manager the game, see if we can restart. Oh, this is so sad. Please don't tell me that my game's gone. Oh. Oh no, that would be really sad. I just managed to get the sort of sunflowers and stuff. Oh man. That's really sad. I don't want to have lost all my stuff. Reset your router. Honestly, my internet's not been a problem. But, like, I really don't want to have lost my account. I only just sort of worked my way up to having a variant of most people. I don't even have a bloody Citron variant yet. Oh no. Right, let's try and see if it will let me back in. Okay. Right. Interesting. Okay, let me see if I can at least sort of open the EA app without the game. This is really sad though, isn't it? Especially if I've sort of lost my progress. I worked really hard on that sort of You guys all remember the other day I did like, was it last week, the week before? I did the stream on the story quest stuff, and now I've lost it all. Oh god. Ah, whoa, I heard that. Hello. Who joined us? Also, I've noticed for some reason that it announces on YouTube that people have no, it announces on Twitch that people have subscribed, but it doesn't announce on YouTube for subscriptions. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we're locked out. Yeah, I just think we're locked out. Which sucks. It's fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. Right. That's frustrating. Oh well. Okay. The probability of EAO or PopCap watching? 0 to none. I don't think PopCap even exists anymore. And my channel is tiny, so it's very unlikely that anybody would be watching. You have a Twitch? Yes, I do. I do. I have both platforms. This stream's actually live on both platforms at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my system for subscription stuff at the moment, because you'll notice that it does the sort of this person joined the Bumblebee on the Twitch side, but it never announces it on the YouTube side, and I didn't know if that was hold on, I'm gonna oh, hello. Yeah, I think that's because I think that's my throwing system triggers. Yeah, I don't know how to get it, let's see if it'll let me in the game this time. Sorry, I'm looking at my throwing system still. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Howdy, I haven't seen you around here. Hello, welcome in. Your account got banned. You can't join your account ever. Oh, golly. I wouldn't be surprised. It's okay. So, hey, I'm on Twitch chat now. Hopefully my message will actually go through, because 90% of my messages weren't going through on YouTube's chat. Yeah, YouTube could be having some issues. It's okay. Right. Okay. Oh, yay. Whoa, loads of people are joining all of a sudden. Yeah, so I suspect something's happened there where the game isn't letting me in. I'm gonna have a look at my EA account, see if I can get the app to boot up. This really sucks. I'm on console or PC? I'm on PC. I suspect that I think I've been perma. I don't know. What we've been experiencing is the past couple of streams we've been sniped by hackers. Today we're no longer able to join the game. We were getting hit by hackers and now we're unable to join the game at least. It is sort of what it is. I can't really do much about it, but you know, it still sort of sucks, doesn't it? Hackers are ruining the game on a daily basis, yeah. Edit, yeah. Yeah. Yep, yep. Yeah, so it seems that we're probably just not gonna be able to play. Which sucks. Yeah, I'll have a quick Google. I suspect that that's... Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. That's whatever. Yeah, you know, things like this will happen. You know, I can't really do anything about it, but unfortunately, you know, it just is what it is, and we'll cope with it however we cope with it, really. Dum 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 dum. Right, does anybody have a suggestion for anything else we should play? I was considering maybe Fortnite. If that's not sort of something you guys want, we can shuffle to something else. I don't mind. Yeah. Jackbox maybe? Yeah, Jackbox is an option. I just don't want to give the troll people sort of option to um I don't want to give them option to sort of troll more with sort of chat boxes and such. So yeah, we'll probably just sort of I mean we could boot Fortnite up maybe. Um Definitely gotta figure something out. The other option is we could maybe go to something like Marvel Rivals. Hmm. Okay, message. Yeah, so the C+ usage on this. I'm just looking for something real quick to sort of I'm looking at we'll see that another day. Right, let's have a look. Garden Warfare 1 stream? I mean, maybe. We can look at it, definitely. I will uninstall and reinstall my Garden Warfare 2 in the background, but, you know, I'll also make sure to Google the appeal EA form. Worst case scenario, we sort of find a way. I can't seem to get the EA app to open on its own. I'll see if it'll let me get in it, because if I can get in there and I can get into my account, that's sort of something as well I can look into, but it is what it is, and, you know, if we're stuck there, then we're stuck there. We'll just sort of... We'll go to somewhere like Fortnite. If we were to do Fortnite, though, I will have to take the stream down and sort of issue it. Let me put a poll out on the YouTube side. If you guys are on Twitch, just make sure to swing over to the YouTube for a sec. Or... no. Wait, don't swing over to the YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna put the poll in the Discord. Ah, there goes my internet. Interesting. Where's my router at? Sorry about that. We seem to be I'm having connection trouble at the moment. Yeah, okay, right. Okay. Okay. We're still having trouble. It's still dropping, but it's a little bit better. Um, Jeez, okay. Man, that's awful. I'm sorry, I am trying to get up as best as I can right now. Unfortunately, we're having some